Hello. How's everybody doing? It is I, Grammy Juice. Except not juice. Moose. Hello. It isn't Grammy Jim. It is. Hello, Rafe. Hello, Jim Jam. Gim Gam. How is everybody doing? And now I know tonight is typically not a comic night, but I just felt like doing some comic. It might work on some other stuff too, so don't worry. It's not all going to be comic. It might be other things too. Eat the comic. No. How dare you ask me to eat my life's work? Would I ask you to eat being a mischievous little bean? No. Become the comic. I wish. I wish I could become the comic. I wish I could be a fly on the wall in the comic world. What if it tastes good? Don't know about that. I saved backups. Of course. Of course I have backups. I'm a backup master. But I ain't gonna eat it. Doesn't mean I eats it. As a mischievous thing, I must eat mischievous thing. No, don't you wink wonk at me. I'll do what I want. I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't need to do nothing. I don't need to do nothing you ask of me. We're on co-working tonight, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah. Confirm master back in that thing up. Exactly, absolutely. I am. I'm prolific. Second cute, now I'm angry. Well, deal with it. Deal with it. You angry? Well, then I'm angry. Wow. But not actually. How could I be angry? I've had a good day. Good day of physical exertion and fun. I'm here to tell an embarrassment before I go to bed. Oh no, an embarrassment? What has happened? Poor dear Rafe. Oh, ad coming up. Keep your hands and feet inside the train at all times, and don't do anything cool. We finished on that panel, so we can probably move across to the new panel. I was munching on nachos after work and went to grab my phone to look at something. Interesting. Okay, that is embarrassing. No, you have a question? Why do you have a question, Arnie? No, what's your question? Got a caller in with a question. Apparently, I set my chip bag on my phone and called both of my bosses 3 times. Ooh. Yeah, that ain't great. It was after 11 p.m. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty rough. How did I run 10k without any legs? What do you mean? I have legs. What do you mean? I have legs. I have leggles. What kind of a question is that? I never seen your legs. Well, that sounds more like a you problem. Sounds like you have an object permanence problem, which I feel like is accurate because the moment I'm not in your periphery, you forget all about me. Ah! Who took my dad's legs? No one took my legs. I have legs. They're on my person, my body, my form. Some could say. I am not legless. Have to see it first to have an object permanence issue. I mean, no, but valiant attempt. That being said, I do have legs. I can prove it. I can prove it, and I'll show you all. And y'all feel real stupid. Real stupid stinky when you see my legs. I know what you're playing at. You just want to see my legs. Want to see my calves. I can see through y'all's. Think I'm adding this. I've been informed by someone I trust very dearly that you have non-legs. I have legs. This can't become a rumor. I have legs. They belong to me. Your face. Your silly little face. I have legs. I don't need to prove nothing to any of you. I have leggles. SpongeBob leg meme. Oh. Yeah, but for those of you who don't know, I ran 10 kilometers today. And it was tough. Oh, shit. It was bloody tough, mate. Let me tell you that much for free. Yeah. I did it. I had to, take a few breaks, had to take a few breathers. I will admit that. I'm not too proud to admit that. I'm totally okay with admitting that, it wasn't easy. It was hard. It was hard. It was a hard little thing. But I'm glad I did it, and I'm keen to do more. I'm going to keep going at it until I can run a marathon, and then I'll run a marathon to Arnie's house just to deliver their Uber Eats late. It's okay to admit 0 legs. I just wanted to know if you did it with no legs. Hey, breaks are a part of it. Yeah, exactly. I paced myself. I feel proud of myself for running and pacing myself and not like overexerting myself as well. I finished the race not feeling like I was gonna explode, like my lungs were gonna explode. I felt actually pretty good. So I'm very proud of myself for it, It felt like a real achievement. Yippee! Is there an additional delivery cost or will there just be a few bites out of the meal? Yeah, I get hungry. I've been known to get hungry. Gray ran with other people I know without knowing I know. What? I ran with people that you know? They didn't tell me. That wouldn't surprise me though. There were like a ton of people there, so it wouldn't surprise me if Arnie had uh, friends who were running it. They didn't know that I know either. Nice. Very fair. Very, very fair. Friends or agents paid to stalk you? Good question. Good question. Arnie's known disruptors. I keep all my friends secret from each other so they don't leave me for each other. Oh my god. Reasonable. Yes, I like it. The paranoid life. Love it. Oh, hiccup. Can't be shocked. You're not allowed to be shocked. I'm revoking your right to be shocked and appalled by my behavior. Have you always partaken in running, or is this a new goal? This is the first time I've ever run in an event. Um, that's for sure. Oh, that's his ear. I'm stupid. This is the first time I've ever run in an event. Um, but I have been running for about a year. One could say. One could assume. No. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done an actual thing like this. Super cool. I'm really glad I did it. But yeah, no, I'm not. It's not common for me to run in races. Yeah, it's a very new thing for me. But I'm keen to do more because it was wicked and felt very rewarding, emotionally and physically. I got that physical vindication that if I needed to outrun Arnie in a race, if we were being chased by a mongoose or something along those lines, I could do it. Leave Arnie in the dust, and I'd be safe from the mongoose. So yeah. I'd jump on your back. Oh, dang it. Well, then I guess we'd both be safe from the mongoose. Or we'd both be doomed to the mongoose. Either or, we'd be hanging out, at least. We'd be together, and that's all that matters. Friends hanging out, you know. Just doing silly bean stuff. Like getting attacked by a mongoose. A dangerous mongoose. Piggyback out way to a coffee. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I didn't have coffee for most of the day until the afternoon. Oh, not afternoon, but like late morning. And for someone who is very addicted to coffee, that was a problem. Or it wasn't ideal, anyhow. I love me coffee. I just woke up and my fingers don't work. Doesn't matter. Ain't no thing. I like it. It gives it character. You gotta type wrong, otherwise, no character. I don't know. But yeah, that's the biggest thing I did today. It was just run very far and ideally relatively fast. So I'm pooped, but not enough to not draw, because I wanted to draw as well. Usually to achieve in a day. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Here we go with the poop talk again. What do you mean? I'm pooped. I didn't. I'm not poop talking. I'm talking about being pooped, as in tired. You can't blame me. You can't. Oh, you can't get on my beans for that. You're not allowed. He snuck it in there. I'm not poop obsessed. Y'all are poop obsessed. Y'all are crazy. Putting this on me. Putting this on old Grum. Grum. How dare. How dare. Don't tell Rathy. If anybody throws me under the bus, guess what? I'm throwing you under the bus. Just having a giggle. Oh, you're having a giggle. Having a little giggle, mate. But my doctor said I'm not crazy. Well, I don't believe them. Your doctor is lying to somebody. And it's probably me. He just said I'm dangerously unstable. Nice. Nice. Too legit to quit. It seems. What are the accent colors? This color. Yippee! There we go. Probably need to go back a previous page to get the right tone. Oh no, spoilers. Maybe. We'll see. Not really. Is it just the same orange color? Let me save that. My doctor said I don't know why you're here, so I guess I'll give you a tetanus shot after taking a bunch of my blood. I remember that, yeah. Is that the same color? Oh, it is the same color. Then this is Baby! That's art, baby. That's how art works, baby. I'm actually gonna go with, like, just a darker accented color. I gotta probably throw an Arnie in here. Gray, I don't know what flavor blood I have. Well, nice try. Joke's on you. The flavor is blood. It's the year that you're looking for. The bouquet that you're looking for. Don't try and bamboozle me with words and your science. Because I was gonna say it was missing some Arnie. Oh yeah. Nice artwork, Gray. It's missing some me. I'm gonna throw her in somewhere. She walked around the wrong alley and got stabbed or something. I don't know. Ooh, the vintage. Yeah, exactly. It's the vintage. Yeah, you get it. I don't know what vintage my blood is. That's fine. Someone will know. You know, someone has to know. The year you're born. Yeah. No, that's not what I want. The vintage? You don't want the vintage? What, you too good for the vintage? Too good for it? I don't believe that. I don't know what flavor it is. It's blood flavored. I've answered this question. It's blood flavored. Like A or B or AB or O. Ah, the profile. The mouthfeel. I see. I get you. I get you. I get you. I get you. Mouthfeel. That's what you're asking about, right? Mouthfeel. I don't know what my blood type is either. That's not okay. You should know this. Why isn't that information in my files? Because you are untrustworthy with that information, I think. I presume. Why would I know it? What do you mean, why would I know it? It's your blood. It's your blood. It belongs to you. Unless you've made some sort of a deal with a blood demon. I have my doctors in what? I've had a million blood tests and no one ever told you. Have you ever asked? The phone goes both ways, Arnie. maybe sometimes they would like to be asked, you know? You know, someone maybe have you asked how are you, doctor? How are you feeling? It's like how am I untrustworthy with that information, but it's terrible that Arnie doesn't know. Oh yeah, well, you know, just ask. Just be like, "Hey, D Bizzle," because that's short for doctor. What blood type am I? And they'll be like, they'll look at the charts and they'll be like, ah. Every time I walk in the office, I ask them, oh, and they just don't tell you. How how persistent are you? Because like I feel like this isn't a hard thing to get an answer to. Ask everyone how they are. Great, don't pull that on me. I'm a customer service agent. Well, ask what I'm doing. No, I ask how they are. You said that we don't ask how they are. Oh. Well then, that's on me. Well, also you should be asking them, what's my blood type? Ask the dentist. The dentist will know. Your dentist and or state approved minister, my state ordained minister will know. So you just have to ask them. No. Why are you being defiant with me? Huh? Why are you being so defiant with me? I'm telling you the information you need to hear. Ask your doctor, what's my blood type? If they're taking your blood, then hey, guess what? They're gonna be right there. Good morning. Morning, Sinister. How you doing? What's your blood type? Better question, what's my blood type? AB plus. Oh look! Somebody who knows their blood type. Bada bing. I don't think about that when my doctor is stealing it. Well, that's on you. It should always be in your health files. Hey, Sinister, backing me up. Yo! Gotcha. But it's not. Why is it not in your blood file? I mean, why is it not in your files? Blood files. Why is it not in your blood files? I know my dog's blood type too. Nice. That's good. That'll be good. Your dog will thank you for that. Your dog will appreciate that. They stole my gallbladder a while ago, and I scanned all my documents. No blood flavor. Okay. Well, then that is definitely weird. However, I am suspicious. Oh, am I? Oh, shit. Hold on, gang. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Better. God, I'm a fool. I'm a fool! Can you still have spicy food? All day, every day. If I couldn't eat the spice, I would literally die. Fair. Oh, they can't eat spicy food now because they have no gallbladder. No protection. No protection against the spice. Interesting. Oh, actually, I might go paladin, kind of steel. Half plate. That's not the right color. Grey mouse. Uh, that's just a weakness. For legal purposes, that was a joke. Nice. Cover your base. Cover your bases. Maybe a touch too bright. Could do with a bit more red. A little bit more red. There we go. In Minecraft. Y'all are goobers. Y'all are gooby goobers. You know that? Y'all ever been to Gooby Goob Island? Found that you were living residents? Hey, Porinta, how you doing? How is you? Oh. Opening a window always startles me. Goofy, goofy, gooba. Yes. Goofy, 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 gooba. Rock. Bit, bitty, bitty, you. My goofy, gooba. Rock. Goofy, 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 gooba. Rock. Yeah. Oh, goofy, goobas. Went to the arcade today. Ooh, nice. Did you win a lot? Did you win real big? Walk home with the prize? I did. Yo! Yo! Love to hear that. That is some fantastic news. I'm very happy for you, Printer. Alright, now we gotta fill in these little white dots, because I bloody dislike them. And they're everywhere, because I'm a messy drawer. I'm a messy colorist and illustrator. That's okay. Because it's not a mistake, it's all intentional. There are no accidents, only happy ones. That's what alpha lock is for? Alpha lock? What do you mean, alpha lock? I don't use that. Evidently, I don't use that. Pew! I want a Kuromi plushie. Ooh. Nice. That is a win. Oh, shit. What program am I using? Clip Studio Paint. Oh. Oh. I should probably hydrate as well. Most have it. It locks a specific layer, and you can color over it without messing up the line work and whatnot. Color over it without messing up the line work. But I don't color over it. I'm just filling in on another layer. On another layer previously. Shit. Oh, shit. Did not want. I got enough troubles as it is. Outside of the not wanting it. My god. Alright. I see, there's like 5 different ways to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, there are plenty of different ways to color. And so, as a result, the way I do it ends up with there being a lot of little white dots because there are a lot of, like, little scratchy lines in my line work. And so, There is not currently in my mind a whole lot of ways I can deal with that. Other than to just fill in the little white dots. And maybe mentally try and draw cleaner, but never works out. Because I will draw messy anyway. It becomes unavoidable. Do you know if Clip Studio is a raster program? I do not. I got no clue. Tell you what, I could have just had him. Could have just had Ratchet like hide the backpack underneath his cloak. But then you have a big weird back. I don't know if I like that. That would have been weird. Alright. Okay, it's both raster and vector. Nice. It's been a while since I've used the vector layers, and I'm almost certain that would probably help. But when I started out using this, my Clip Studio Paint just had a problem where it would just wiggle, like it would wiggle my lines, and so as a result, vector illustration was worse than just drawing it flat. I could probably go back to vector illustration now that I've fixed that problem. Maybe. Vector could still be fucked up though, so we'll see. And I know that'd make things easier. But also, I don't like erasing on vector. It feels clunky. Ham-fisted. Uh, yeah, I know that. It's just that, like, I haven't used vector because it didn't work really well on my Clip Studio. So I avoided it for ages because it was just garbage. Had a pretty full-on day. Went for a 5k walk. Nice. Watched firefighters check out a building that had the fire alarm going off, and then went to the arcade. Then back to my partner's family house to celebrate his sister's birthday. So I'm going to go to bed early tonight, but I thought I'd pop in to say hi. Well, it's been lovely to have you here. Hate using Vector. Vector definitely has positives and negatives for sure. I dislike the clunkiness of its erasing because it will just like, oh cool, until it has like a crossover, it just erases, and that can be a pain. But I do like how smooth it is as well. Because what? Let me actually just grab a vector layer because I can test it now. But I mean that feels like nothing. Actually, that's weird. Little spike coming out. But it shouldn't have quite as many problems with the wiggling anymore. So maybe I may start using vector layers again, but not now because that would be a pain in the ass to alter. because we've done this page. Maybe next page. Next page I'll start on that. Cool. Alright, we can work on shadows now. Maybe. Maybe. A few bits. A few little bits. And there's like the things I'm fixing up is like really tiny, minute things, but I like to put, put effort in. Multiply. There we go. Bada boop. There we go. And I gotta do a lot of drawing in heavy shadows. Like so. Like that. And then pretty much all of this under here needs to be shaded. Because it needs to be darker. It must be. Because this is armor. Just fill it. Roll it round. There we go. Bloody shine. Adding shine to stuff. What a nightmare. As if I don't enjoy doing it. Pretty much just fill everything in when they're under the tub, with a few notable exceptions. Probably just do that. really does make the shadow part way easier when you can just fill everything in. Fill it all. Do not hold back. Just do it all. It's great. Easy. Easy. Easy as. Some may say lazy, but I do not, because I'm the one drawing. And I do as I wish. I do as I please. Because I am the grub. You're just the grubbos. There we go. Should probably just fill this all in too. Really. Again, realistically speaking. And then go for a slightly darker color. Add just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh, you gotta go. I'll see you later, sister. Take care of yourself. There we go. Should probably be using different, like, levels and layers of shadow as well, realistically. Just so that we can get that deep, like, darker than shadow. Oh, shit. Ugh. I hate to do it, but probably need a cold shadow on this ginger hair. Let's see how that looks first. Yeah, cool. I feel like I could probably just get away with doing cold shadows going forward. But I don't know. I like the mix between cold and warm. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. And it would keep things nice and simple if I just went with one color, like one shade of shadow, like cold or warm. Like pick a shadow, you know. Add style to one side, you know. Adds, I don't know. Just trying to think. Does it make it more stylized if I went just blue? Me not sure. Trying to draw a butt. Well, think. Can't do it. Can't do it. I do. Yeah, for like where it's on the warmer colors, it is nicer. This is more like it pops more. I don't know. Trying to think. Yeah, maybe it is worth it. Hmm. I'm always in like constant debate with myself on that. Hot or cold shadows? As always, me not know. Me not know. Just went through a bunch of medical information, a deep dive, if you will. No blood flavor. Well, that is a problem then. Yeah, the fact that you have no blood flavor, that is weird. Should I have doubted you? Yes. I never take back what I what I say. That being said, that is not ideal. Maybe you don't have a blood flavor. Maybe your blood has no flavor. You have no blood flavor. No zest. No zest. Oh no, you're flavorless. No zip. No zip. Tragic. So tragic. You don't have one. Nah. Oh well. What can you do? Nothing really. Sure obsessed with my oral allergy though. Well, what? It's on like every document. Well, it's probably important. If it's there more than once, then it's probably important, right? Maybe that's what's caused you to not have blood flavor. It's very mild. But what if it's not mild to somebody else? What if it's one of those allergies that somebody else reacts more negatively to than you? I don't know. I'm making shit up. Because they're trying to narrow down why your blood is cursed. That's me, baby. I cursed your blood. Hee hee. It's all being revealed. I cursed your blood. I made it flavorless, mate. Got him. Got him, gang. bloody good. Your blood has no flavour. I used to tell my friends my blood was actually pure acid. Ah. You're one of the demdos. One of demdos acid blood havers. Sickening. Yep, a gay. What? Don't remember what we were talking about to lead me to that point where... Oh well. Oh well. It's happened. We're here now. Oh shit. I hit the line. Nah. It's a really stupid Family Guy reference from a million years ago. Ah, that'll be why. I've never seen Family Guy. I don't watch it. Never seen it. And now that I'm older, I have no intention to see it. My personality, my sense of humor is set in stone at this point. Can I make a suggestion? Sure. Keep that mindset. Good. I will do. I wasn't planning on changing it, so you're welcome. I'm not changing for nobody. Nobody know how. I'm glad you like the wink. Everybody seems to. Of course they would. You know, it's the best. Okay, time to get ready for sleep. Good. You get ready for sleep. So that you may sleep well. And long. I hope you wake up in the morning fully rested. And ready to be bested by the gods of mischief. I have one more day of work. Hey, nice. And then you go off on your adventure of being unemployed. I wish nothing but the best. There we go. God damn it. There we go. Took me a moment to get that right. You're gonna come work for me? Gonna become my line artist? If the adventure is scouring the town for a different job and maybe getting some writing done, that is. Yeah. I assume that's what it is, yeah. Boo, I wanted to be your barista. You can't be my barista. I've already got a barista. I like them more than you. No, I'm joking. No, I already got a barista. I can't have you replacing my barista. Then what are they gonna do for work? No, don't be sad. Don't be sad. I'm also very particular about my baristed goods. if you will. I get like Gordon Ramsay, shouty when my coffee ain't done right. You want me to shout at you? I could never. I can't even pretend. How could I be mad at Rafe? I couldn't. Then again, then again, always a day to try, to learn. Great, let me tell you about a little thing called coffee excellence. Please do. Tell me, educate me. Educate me, I will sit here and listen intently. Oh, I got unprawn. Ah, my back. Please enlighten me about baristing excellence. It's standard practice for Dunkin' to ensure every cup is made to the company standard. Well, the Dunkin' Donuts company standard in America is not up to the Grummy Jim company standard. That's for sure. I don't go and get my coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, if that tells you anything. Then again, I would trust you to make a good cup of coffee. Cup of bean juice. Cup of joe. I feel like that shit is probably not deep enough. Make it slightly deeper. Yeah, that's better. Including checking the coffee grounds to make sure they're uniform, checking the espresso machine as well, making sure water temps are to the right level, and etc. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Not good enough for me. It needs to be top tier Michelin star, Michelin chef coffee. Otherwise, I'm gonna be throwing punches. And by punches, I mean cups of punch. Also, I pride myself on being the barista everyone wants to make their drink. Hey, well, that's as you know. If there was ever a better recommendation, there's it. Oh, I had picky customers come in and see if I was behind the counter so they could request me specifically. Ow, well, that's if there was. That is one hell of a compliment. That's for sure. That's very nice to hear. Cool. So we can do the details in a bit. Got a cat set of cat's ears to fill in. But I'm the pickiest ding dang customer you ever did see. You'll see. I'll be like, I asked for mocha cappuccino. No anti mochaccino. Then you'll see. Then you'll see. Have a lot of fun with it. Honestly, I'm hoping to get back into coffee. Yay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. You should. If you like it so much, you should. Ah, my foot. Pins and needles in my foot. Ah, no. Running a business is insanely stressful and expensive, though. Yeah, yeah. But have you ever thought about not doing that and becoming just a personal barista slash chef for the mouse? Bet you haven't. I bet you have actually, because I'm pretty important, you know. Oh, literally in this conversation, I tried, you refused. Yes. Yeah, well, I gotta make sure his memory's going, gang. No, I meant before this. I don't mean now, because I won't take you now. Cheeky. I meant not right this second while you're being opportunistic. Wow. What do you mean, wow? What do you mean, wow? You need, bruv. Right, wait, I forgot to get my cat special treat. Oh, ruh-oh. Ruh-roh. Raggy. Can't go telling people that you play bass guitar, Scooby. But Raggy, I'm a racist. From my bag. Oh, good. Not from the shops. Good, 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 good. I don't know why people wow me. Like, we're like, oh, wow, as if this isn't exactly what they got themselves into. You know? You know? Yeah, of course you know. Oh, it's B! Hello, B. Give me a second. I'll give you a big shout out. How you doing? Welcome in, you sweet little beans. I almost said you stinky little beans. That would have been incorrect. And very mean. How y'all doing? Here come the bees. Quick, get your bee suits on. I don't know what they're called, but your bee protection suits just in case. I'm sure they wouldn't want to sting us, but just in case. Hello, how you doing? What was you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Grey Mouse. Get comfy in the soup. We are doing some comic work. I was also going to call you rude. Well, don't do that, because that would have been untrue. I'm not rude. I'm a very pleasant little individual. Yeah, what were you working on? What were you doing? I may have been lurking, so I know that you were working on art. then I'm completely wrong as well. How you doing? Oh, perfect opportunity to have some water. Not if I pay for Angie Mouse. You wouldn't make me Angie right now with a bee raid. That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible and uncalled for. Poor bee. We don't want to scare bee, do we? With the Angie Mouse? No. Ah! I'm mad. I'm mad that this sweet bean has raided into my stream. Ah! Well, now I'm angry. Oh, it would be. How dare you, Rafe? I'm gonna curse you. You'll never know how your blood tastes. I've cursed it to never show up on records ever again. On any medical records. It will not appear. You are permanently banned from knowing your blood type. It's gone. It's gone. Your blood type doesn't have a name anymore. You are studying perspective. Use a ton of energy, so I'm gonna have to have a feast after this. Nice, nice. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I noticed that there's a little bit of perspective work going on today, which is awesome. Yeah, you were doing real good when I last checked in. It looked like you gotten a good grasp of it. Oh, I'm no longer Angie. Because of course I'm not. How could I be angry at artistic growth and study? It's great. Can I get a bumper sticker of that? What, you'll never know your blood type? I don't know, maybe. I could make you a bumper sticker. One day, if I ever remember. And can be bothered. Two very particular, very specific criteria on that one. If I can be bothered, and if I remember. Oh yeah, I did curse your blood type twice now. Cause why not? Why not? Just be a little cheeky sometimes, you know. I've been known to be a little bit cheeky, you know. Oh, that's not. That doesn't look right. And of course, if there is anything you would like to share, B, please feel free to do so. We will check it out. But also no pressure. Don't want you to feel pressure to share anything. No, that's what I want my bumper sticker to say. Oh, Grey Mouse Ink cursed my blood. I'll make you a t-shirt for that. Yeah. Grey Mouse Ink cursed my blood. Yes. And I do it again. I'd bloody do it again. For Rafe DeJace. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Ooh. I went to a Grey Mouse stream and all I got was cursed blood. My own blood. My own cursed blood. Brutal. What a brutal consolation for being here and being such a sweet bean. There we go. This is probably not the best shine work I could do. Gonna just reset on that one. Is that It's a bit meh. I thought I was Sweet Baby Rafe. Turns out I'm just Cursed Blood Boy. Yeah, it's funny how that kind of works out, you know? Sometimes you just, one day you're Sweet Baby Rafe, next day, Cursed Blood Boy. Happens. You know, it just happens. It's personal growth, you know. It's just how it works, you know. We don't know who we're gonna be at any given day. Maybe next time? Hey, no problem. No rush, no pressure. Ironically, that's his husband. Ah, nice. Nice. Well, then I hope also be if you need to do any after raid stuff, you know, like stretch, get up, drink some water or liquid. Definitely do that. Do not let me keep you. Thank you so much for the raid again. But if you gotta take care of yourself, make sure to do that first. Bing! But also, you are always welcome to relax in the soup. Mi casa e su casa. Mi soup casa es su casa. Yeah. No problem. Is that? That's okay. Maybe a touch too much, you know? He told the dude he eventually married that he knew a ritual to make him more powerful. It was actually a super cursed blood ritual that bound him eternally to Rafe. That's pretty grim. That's a grim happenstance for sure. Not gonna lie. Um, that's pretty grim. There we go. There we go. Is that no? Hold on. Curve it. Curve it. There we go. They're fine. It worked out. Oh, okay, good. Good. I'm glad. Love me a wedding. So I'm glad to hear it all worked out. All worked out in the end. That's all I need to do. No, there's a little bit more to do. Just a little bit more. At least on Armella. But we don't see her again for a while, so it's not a huge problem to sort this stuff out. We're done. We're done with Armella. Okay. Oh, fill that out more. There we go. Self-care. Thank you, B. I will do a bit of self-care. As you all should do too. You've been here for a while. It's been almost 1.5 hours. So make sure to stretch. I'm going to quickly go through some stretching. Y'all should do it too. Stretch out your shoulders. Make sure that they're not by your ears, because that's not where shoulders are supposed to be. It's supposed to be down lower than your neck. Make sure your back is all straight. Maybe push your shoulders back a little bit far, just so that you feel a good bit of tension in your back. Stretch it all out. And then also stretch out your fingies and your tendons as well, just to make sure that if you are drawing for long periods of time, that you are, you know, taking care of those as well. You don't want to strain your hands doing drawing. That would be bad. Something I like to do is I like to put my thumb down by the base my wrist. Maybe feel a little bit lower, closer to the towards the elbow. Feel where there's maybe a little bit of tension, a little bit of strain, and then push your hand from flat backwards to forwards, just waving it, almost like flapping it back and forth a little bit. You'll feel a little bit of a strain or a little bit of a stretch in there. And then bada bing, bada boom. You maybe do that 15 times. And it should help alleviate a little bit of the tension and pressure on your wrist. And then your fingies and your hands might feel a little bit better. It's one of those exercises that maybe takes a little while to get into. Oh, this helps. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, it's one I do quite regularly for to reduce strain on my hands because I draw so often and for very long periods of time. I find that it does help to just make sure that you are taking care of your hands and your wrists because you don't want your body to normalize the feeling of pain and soreness in your hands, especially if you are an artist. So you gotta take care of those hands and those fingies because they gotta take care of you. Uh, them getting married was pretty funny to me. They'd been together for at least 600 years already without doing that, but Morgan hid their second-born son from Rafe because their firstborn was a literal monster, and he named the kid his last name, which made Rafe comment, you named our kid Jas. Jas. No wonder he's stupid, and Morgan justified the dragons don't take last names, and Rafe was like, I don't know, I'd take yours. Oh, bada bing. That's cute. I don't know why I said bada bing. You get what I mean. It is cute though. So deal with it. I should have done the wink. Oh, sorry. Sorry, apologies. Perfect moment ruined. No. As your perfect moment. I can't wink for you. You gotta wink for yourself. I can't be the one always winking, you know? That you did the wink and I got points. Well, that's how it works. The wink is magical. The wink is magical and healing. Lined up just right. No, it didn't. It happened. That's how that works. It's how that works on Twitch. I wink and it gives you points. It's how that works. It's a system. Because I am a charming little goobus. Got him. Prove it. No. I don't have to prove nothing to you. I don't got to prove nothing to you. I need more points. No, you don't. You have enough points. You have as many points as I will allow you at this point in time. I give not too much away, not too little away. You have the perfect amount of points. If you're not happy with that, maybe buy yourself a little jam pocket for putting jam into and complain to the jam. You should be happy with the points you've got. Materialism is a curse. Materialism is a crutch. You're better than that. Rafe to Jace. Not gonna jam my pocket. Not willing to do what it takes, it seems. It appears that you are not willing to do what it takes to be points happy. Then I cannot help you. And more points will do you just harm. Not good. It's pronounced Jace. Did Jace. Nice try. I know how to pronounce to Jace. I just spelt it stupid. No, you didn't. You spelt it right. I am pronouncing it correctly. The Jace. Believe it or not, there's actually a character called Jace in this as well. So that's why I'm calling you the Jace. No, there's no reason. I'm just being a goob. There is, however, a character named Jace in this series. I said stupid, not wrong. Oh. Nice. You know what? I appreciate. I admire the confidence. I do. I do. What can I say? I admire that confidence. So confident. I love it. When I get a new job, maybe I'll commission a new grey art. Hey, that's always nice. That's good for me. That's good business for me. Yo, we winning. Of something with Morgan instead. Yeah, if you wanted to. Well, it's up to you, right? It is your choice to do as you wish. And I should not influence it at all. No. Am I done with details? No. No, of course not. Hold on. There's the little like stuff on the buildings, like design work. Oh god. Goodness. Just burped and I apologize profusely. Maybe these symbols actually have something to do with the world. Maybe. No spoilers though. Maybe they have meaning. Who knows? I took a sleeping pill, so maybe I forget later. True. True. Can't go believing everything Rafe tells you. Not really, I don't forget stuff like that. Oh, fair enough. Hello, Goose Moose. Hello, me goose. How you doing, Crybo? For those of you who are not in the loop, I called Cryo me goose, and he freaked out. He got mad at me. I did, he freaked out. It's almost as if, like, he won't accept my love language. But I have to accept his. For some dang reason. Which, in many parts of the world, would be considered assault. His love language, I mean. Not the not accepting of mine. Let me get this right. Unky Cryo, Grey cursed my blood. I did do that, but that was because it was fun. That's because I'm the curse mouse. That's what I do. That's what I do. You not read it on the tin? That's what I do. It's kind of my thing. It's kind of my thing. I curse people. No? do a little bit of cursing. Nothing wrong with that. That is not a crime to commit curses. I think it is actually. You can't police cursing people. How could you do that? It's not possible. No one can police my cursings. I'm one of the few people that does it. Someone dumped all my stuff out so they could have my tin. What? I didn't get to read. What? Your tin? Depends on my method. No. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe that. My method is sound. It's the grey mouse method of committing curses. I also need to drink. Hydrate. Because I've run 10Ks today, so I need to remain very hydrated. Ah. Sleep well, Rafe. I'm in bed and comfy. Nice. Good on ya. Get eepin'. Do you need a bedtime story? When you say yes, I'm gonna say, then you better get someone. Oh, he said yes. Then you better get someone to read one for you. The story I suggest is Radget and the Beam Skulk. My god. You're having a stronk? You're having a bondulance? Oh no, it took his tail tip. Nah! It's fine. Because I'm going to have to redo it anyway. Took the cat's tail. No other reason than I was bored. I can read you a story. Now that I feel inclined to do so. Once upon a time, there was a small penguin. And the penguin inherited a strange ring from their uncle on their 111th birthday. And the penguin's name was Penguo Paggins. He was from. I almost thought I let me. I almost bought a Let Me Grow explain for a story. Well, guess what? You don't need it. Because I'm gray explaining a story right now. And after his. You hate penguins? How could you hate penguins? What the hell? What a mad thing to say. Here of all places too, where we don't like to spread hate. We like to spread love and kindness. And so Pedguo Baggins gave his nephew, let's call him Pogo. Frosty's the only good penguin. Frosty's not a penguin. Frosty's a snowman. His penguin is a Piplup. I would know. I'm making their stream art. I'd know. And Pogo is told by his old friend Pagandolf that he needs to take the ring to Mount Penguin and destroy it. And so they begin a traversal where many things happen, and then they go to Pengrivendell. Shush, I'm dizzy. Oh no, that's not good. And then after going to Pengrivendell, they form a fellowship of the Ping. And then they break up the fellowship because Peng Oromir died. He was an emperor penguin as well. So by the way, in case you didn't know, and they're chased by porks, which are pig orcs. I mean, penguins, pig penguins, not orcs. I didn't say orcs. You said orcs. See. Oh no! Certainly not. This story isn't Lord of the Rings. Trust me. There we go. That cleared it up. That cleared things up. Yeah, yeah. That cleared things up nicely. I thought it was because Gimgwyn and Pengulus fell in love. That never happened. Can't just say people fell in love. That doesn't mesh. Madness. Also, his names worked way too well for the penguin theme. No way. No way. I don't believe that. I don't believe they did. I feel like you are just being kind. I feel like you're just being nice to me. You are merely buttering me up. My ship literally built a boat and sailed itself to the undying lands. Of course it did. Because that's what happens with most ships. They build themselves, and then they float off. Gimgwyn. No, I meant Gimgwyn and Pengulus. Oh, them. That didn't happen either. That series has no romance in it at all. No romance. They hate each other. Everybody hates everybody. And at the end, they destroy each other because the Ping's allure is too enticing. The ring of Ping is too enticing for them to avoid. Also has two words, a female interaction, which is funny. Yeah. Yeah, that remains. That still tracks, yeah. It's still like seriously dated, yeah. Well, not dated, just yeah, not right. Not ideal. I mean, those two names are the names that worked well. Oh, everything else sucked. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Telling me my work was garbage? I mean, the work of Uh, P.E.E. Engwin is garbage. Telling me the work of P.E.E. Engwin is terrible? Is that what you're telling me? You don't believe in the Penguin's work? You worked real hard. I didn't work real hard. It was the work of P.E.E. Engwin. I'm not a penguin, I'm a mouse. The work of Penguin. The writer. The writer Penguin. We cannot we cannot forget his work. It influenced today's work. Sus. What do you mean sus? I didn't write it. Why would I write that? Why would I write that? It was about penguins and not about me. If we take out those stitches, is there a penguin under there? No, I'm not a penguin. Why would I be a penguin? Penguins are not as cool as mice. You ever read Tale of Despero? That's great. It's a rat that kills a man. I'm talking about this every single time. That's not a penguin, that's a Piplup. That's a Pokemon. He may be Pokemon, I mean, he may be penguin shaped, but he ain't penguin hearted. He doesn't have the heart of a penguin. He has the heart of a Pokemon, which is worse. You can't do anything about that. Because, well, you can't do anything about penguin. Oh, thank you for the follow, something clever. Welcome to the soup. Absolutely spitting. No. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't agree with anything I've said, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. Yo, this guy's absolutely spitting. No. No, this is all bollocks, surely. Good, now I don't have to pretend to like a penguin. Yeah. You have to pretend to like a mouse, right? Right? We're friends, right? Friends. You don't even like Peng Pengimli? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm done with this. I'm done with this joke. I can't do this joke anymore. I'm sick of it. Not really. But yeah, a little bit. That's terrible. Gimgwin, yeah, I forgot. My bad. Gimgwin. Yes. How could I be so silly as to forget? Dear old Gimgwin. Son of Gloin. You'll do it when I warm up Gimgwin and Pangolus. Will I? I thought you were going to bed. Somebody's not EP. Not now that I've brought you a new OC. Certainly not an OC, it's just Penguin Gimli and Penguin Legolas. I have a predisposition to like mice though. Yippee! I am mice. Which means I am Rafe's favorite. That's the only conclusion I could draw. And I like to believe that that is an accurate conclusion. Do I like that being up high? I don't know. I don't. Then again, it means that they can't just bust through the door. In a siege event. Grey is mice, not mouse. What? My name literally... Oh, you like mice and not mouse? Oh no, am I being excluded from the mice that you like? Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I'm so mad. Ah! Wait, hold on. Ah! I'm so mad. How could how could I not be included? You just said I am mice. I am mice. I am also Mises. Oh shit. You let my secret out? What? No. That's not my secret. I have another secret. I'm always angry. You are multiple mice. Maybe. Underneath the stitches, maybe I'm just multiple mice in a trench coat. In a mouse coat. Maybe. Who knows? I do. I knows. There we go. Okay, bedtimes. Yeah, sleep well. Sleep well and actually sleep this time. Go to sleep. Take care of yourself. Or I will be mad. And you don't want an angry mouse, do you? I mean, I know you do, yes, but this will be an angry mouse beyond your comprehension. You don't want that. Angry mouse beyond comprehension? Not good. Not good at all. Grey mouses are as mice holding in a mouse coat. Ah, ding. You're supposed to be going to bed. I'll do that. Alright, save that. Now let's draw Mises. No cheeses for us Mises. Now something to look forward to tomorrow morning. Yeah, true. True, 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 if I remember. Boy. Boy. Alright, open the stitches immediately. No more cheeses for us Mises. Boop, 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 boop. Then stitching is slightly darker lines for me. Like so. What's my nose look like? Just a little love heart. A little heart. So just a broken heart. How tragic. There we go. Nice split. Just keep my head split open. Don't worry about that. It's not important. It could stay split. Going to hop off to have a feast. Good luck on stream. Thank you so much, B. Thank you so much again for the raid. Have a good feast. Take care of yourself. See you when I see you next. Boy. Boy, 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 boy. This feels like surreal art. See ya. Take care of yourself. She kind of looks like Victor. Looks like Grey Koala ink. Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say it looks like, I mean, spoilers, Victor from Arcane Season 2 a little bit. Does look koala-y though, that's for sure. There we go. Zip. Putting a little zip in my step. A little zip. Yeah, zip it up. Zippity zip. There we go. A little bit of zip. Don't mind that. Just zipping some things closed. And you can do it like that and that. You'll see. You'll understand. Don't worry. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like cool surreal art. Actually, I might make those darker ever so slightly. Just so that there is a bit of darkness in this. This will make sense in a second, don't worry. Oh, needs a little more zip. Thank you, Presently. Thank you for resubscribing. It does need a little more zip. You're right. It feels a little zipless right now. How you doing? How you been? It's nice to see you. And the interesting thing is, I've drawn stuff like this before, not for the mouse, but for a different character in the comic series who has a lot of small details in their face. So it does actually feel relative to stuff like that. So I like it. I like this kind of style. If you've got trypophobia, please be careful because this is definitely gonna trigger some trypophobia. Maybe. A lot of little mice inside a big mouse's face. Okay, there we go. Then slightly darker so that I can get the ears in the right spot. And then just fill them out. Alright, can't sleep and have to work in about 8 hours. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. I hope you get some good sleeps soon. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I was confused about something. I just quickly need to check something. Everything is fine. Was merely confused by something and I had to quickly check it. Yell will not have noticed. Purely noticed because I talked about it. Alright. So what are you doing to your face? Rafe theorized that this was what was hidden behind my face, behind the stitching. That I was just more mice beneath my stitching. So that's what I'm doing. This is the redeem. So we're doing a bunch of mice in a meese, in a meese's head as my little like warm up, and I think it looks kind of cool. I'm definitely into like this kind of styling things. It's a little bit surreal. It's a little bit fun. It's a little bit goofy. What is this, Coraline? Yeah, maybe. It's pretty cute. I think. Kind of is like representative of my emotions as well. Little things like that. It's all fitting. Just imagining other mice running at the body, deflating. Yeah, this is like they're slowly but surely deflating as it goes. Yeah, I like that. Like I can't remember what it is. Like the Rat King? No, it's not that. Something else. Can't remember. Like Coraline, of course, yes, but like there's another thing that I'm thinking about. It's related to. Should probably also add just like some dark shadows implying further and more Mises. Because this doesn't make up a full volume, a full orchestra of mice. There gotta be more spaces and bumps and lumps thrown in, right? There's gotta be more shapes that can be believed to be mice. But I need to put the detail in. It could just be. There we go. There we go. I like it. Like a modern art piece. Just a very... Okay. Sneezes out. I'm back. Uh, gorgeously cursed plastic. Thank you. I needed that. A sneeze, oh. A sneezy. Thank you. I sneezed and sneezed so badly I swore. Apologies, apologies. I apologize for my potty mouth. What could you do though, right? There we go. Might even just hold on. We don't need all the mouse. We can just get the most important bit, the head. So apparently a group of mice is called a mischief. Well, that's fitting, isn't it? Would y'all be surprised by that? By that uh, addition or that knowledge? This lot seem pretty mischievous. Let's be real. Love the new emote, by the way. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, we had to include the wink. You know, the wink is a favorite, and why wouldn't it be? We love it. We love it here, so we got to include it. Yeah, I'm glad everybody likes it. Oh, it's the same color. Wow. I kind of feel like this is like actually pretty cool, so I kind of want to keep going with it for a little bit. Just fiddle around with it. Use it for some promotional material, maybe. Yeah. Very rare that I do like actual art of myself for myself. Mm. Oh, Jesus. Get rid of the guide. I don't need it. I don't need no guide. Back to the top. The ruler, the ding dang ruler tool. I don't care for it. I need it not. There you go. They're all the mice that are jumping into the soup. Oh, the soup plop mice. Yes, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. They're all soup plop mice. Now we're learning. Oh no, I've created law. I've created law. Oh no, I've created law for myself. So that this is where we get soup plop. So of all the mice who are falling out of my face. Oh no, that's cool. Soup plop mice. They're the soup plop mice. Oh my god. What they're censored is that horrifying imagery. Hello, kid. How you doing? Got to redeem to draw what's inside my head. What's going on in my head? Oh, and there's Wink Mouse. There's a Wink Mouse. All different versions of the mice. Is what I'm drawing. I got to redeem to draw a bunch of mice coming out of my face. And so that's what I've done. That's what I've done. Hope you like it. And based on your response, I think you do. Yeah. Big fan. Big fan. Oh, we got an ad coming up. It all makes sense. It does make sense, doesn't it? Multiply just a little bit. So we're going to have a little soft multiply layer. Because I feel like this layer needs it. And it could be a pretty lazy multiply layer. Really. Probably don't need to do this actually. Just fill it in. Just fill in this spot first. I've become kind of just interested and invested in this. It all makes sense. Yeah, exactly. It tracks. It all tracks. Explains why I'm the way that I am. It explains why y'all are the way that you are. It's just unlocking little secrets of the universe for us all, you know? That's good. That's a good thing. Because nothing should remain secret forever. Imagine if aliens finds out about cosplayers, but without the context. Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like that would be quite unnerving for them, especially if we've got like cosplays of aliens that are kind of close to them. They'd be really freaked out. How does it explain us? Are you saying we also have mice in our heads? Maybe, but I think because it. Oh, but then again, maybe just that people dress up. People dress up in funny little clothes. That could be. It could be as simple or as complicated as that. We have furry cosplayers, alien cosplayers, cosplays of different fictional humans, robots, cultures, fucking dinosaur cosplays. It's true. It's true. It'd be hard to explain, but I think it'd be explainable. You know, I think it'd be manageable. I think we could mitigate that disaster of a language barrier or culture barrier. It's just a culture thing, right? That's what we could just bring it down to. It's just a culture thing. Human culture. There we go. I got a comic to work on, but I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a little too much. First impression would be crazy. True. True. Because to them, they just discovered thousands of different intellectual species living on one singular planet. True. Then they find out the truth and then they're horrified. Can't even get along. BRB. All good. See you in the beat. I think we're done. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Pop that there, but I definitely need to export that because that's cool. That's just fun. That was just fun to draw. Gonna quickly take care of that now. Just export it and then pop it in the Discord now. Yeah. Art by Gray. Well, if it isn't Nyx. I see you. I got the curse eyes. Just pop it there. We'll come back to it later. There we go. Oh, oh yeah, got the right one. Cool, we're back. We're back, baby. Okay. Filling in these last few bits before we can kind of move on. Do some other stuff. Hello, Chris. How you doing? How you doing? Lovely to see you. How is you been? Oh, don't do anything cool. We got an ad break. We got an ad break. There we go. Now I wonder, do I add just a little soft something? Probably like little lanterns and stuff, maybe. There we go. Oh, jeez. Scrolled all the way down. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Yeah, we're good. Now I gotta add a few more characters into the background of this one just so that it's a little bit more filled out, but for the most part, that's great. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. It's just a nice full scene for the most part. Got a good deal of stuff in it. I'm gonna add some steam to the dumpling cart because that's what I did in the art for it, the slice of life stuff. And it deserves it. Deserves to have some steam. Hey, here's an easy one. Clink. Clink! I have no idea who Clink is. It's an easy one based on the context that you've played Pokemon. Only one hint. Okay, give me a hint. Give me the hint now. I think I know. Gear. That's an awful hint. Oh my god. That's a splendid hint. There's a terrible hint. I'm basically giving you the answer. If you know Pokemon, yes, you got this. I do not. Give me a second. Let me finish this. Finalize this out. Alright. That'll do for now. Clink. Let me pull that back. Bring it back. Bring the warm up page back. I think I'm gonna have to go gear. Hong Kong, hey, typical goose, how you doing? I don't think you can mess this up. I absolutely can, yeah. Just swooping in for a bit, fair enough, fair enough. How is you? Good enough, was some twisted events yesterday. Oh, that's not good. That's not ideal. How about you? Doing okay. I've had a long day. I ran a 10K, 10 kilometer run today. So I am pooped. Very, very tired. I am eepy. You can't mess it up as badly as the Brooksish incident. Well, here's the thing. I do not know Pokemon. So I cannot be held responsible for not getting the Pokemon. I warned y'all I wasn't gonna get the Pokemon. And yet y'all still redeem. I took a trip on my bike across some fields. Then at home I realized I caught something in my foot. Oh no! I don't know Pokemon either. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. I already got it handled now, so I'm gonna still my hunger with a large portion of lasagna. Ooh, making me jealous. I love me some lasagna. First 100 maybe. Yeah, I think so too. I think I probably only know maybe the first 100. Wait, hold on. There we go. There we go. Not that much of a Pokemon enthusiast. I just search up Pokemon list and hit random and until I find a goofy one. I suspected you would have done. Because this is not a Pokemon I've ever heard of. Ah! There you go. Oh, I know this one. I don't. I don't, but I'm giving it a damn hard go. Bananas. I had to live yesterday off of Nana's. Oh, bananas and croutons, and it was already made yesterday, so my wish for lasagna is multiplied. Nice. That's awesome. I love me lasagna. Just can't decide which one I should pick. Nor can I remember old Pokemons on the top of my off the top of my head. That's also fair. I find that would be hard. I know a goofy one for next time. Nice, nice, nice. Well, you're a big fan of Galacticat, so of course you know Pokemon through photosynthesis. You know. What's this you're drawing anyway? Clink. I'm drawing Clink the Pokemon. I think you mean osmosis. You're right, I do mean osmosis. Yeah. I think you learned I think you learned Pokemon through osmosis. From watching Galacticat streams. I definitely mean osmosis. For a second there, I thought he was Catholic. Me too. Me too. I thought he was going to be Catholic too, but there are no Catholic Pokemon other than Bibli, the Bible Pokemon. No, this is his brother. Spink. Spink. The sword based Pokemon. Spink. Oh, that slid away. On my phone. Don't tell Galacticat that I'm doing this to a Pokemon. I've collected quite a few Galactamon cards, but the one I'm thinking of another friend told me about because they thought it was so bizarre. Interesting. Interesting. That's cool. Kill the ground type Pokemon. Yeah, well that Pokemon is in the ground, that's for sure. That's grim. There you go. We're done. We're done here. How close was I? Pretty close, right? Pretty dang close, right? Right? Hold on, let me look him up. Clink. Clink. Oh yeah, pretty close. I mean, there are two of them. Truly, he is asserting dominance, and steel types are weak to ground. Exactly. This guy is tough. This guy's tough as hell. I actually even got the big nose. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now is it screen? Nope, it's multiply. There you go. I think you should share this with one with Galacticat with the title "Who's That Pokemon?" I mean, that'd be fun to do. Go into Galacticat's streams and be like, "Hey, who's that Pokemon?" Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna export it out without the answer, and we'll raid to Galacticat probably. Technically, you got the brothers right. That's true. I did get the brothers. Who's that Pokemon? Let's go number 1. Because I feel like we're going to give Galacticat many of these opportunities to guess these Pokemon going forward. May I ask what you thought of the new comic sample? I liked it. I like the dynamic paneling, I think. That's my biggest point. My biggest point of interest is that I like the dynamic paneling. You got a lot of stuff going on there. So yeah. And I like the line work, of course. The ink work. It is very good. It is very, very good. Alright. Now, let me fix this. Made it screen 66. 66. 61. Gonna do some water painting later. Nice. Very cool. Not sure when I'll continue the third page, but I feel like it's going somewhere. Nice. I'm very glad to hear that. It looks like it is going somewhere, so I'm very happy to hear that you're, you take your time with it, of course, but glad to hear that you're working on it. There we go. Galacticat might stream tomorrow if she's feeling better. Been sick for a few days. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Poor Galacticat. Then I guess I will save this for them. Ooh, actually, there's an idea. Do I change the redeem slightly and basically make it that we are working on Pokemon from my imagination partially, as well as my memory, to basically give Galacticat punch cards to guess what Pokemon it is? What do y'all think? I kind of like that idea. That we're making, like, slowly but surely making a bunch of cards, like Pokemon cards. And they could be, like, they could be as straightforward as possible. It could be Pikachu. Or it could be, like, Bruxish, but it's like, oh, my Pokemon was, like, Bruxish, but I didn't know what Bruxish was. And then I've drawn it based on hints and or based on description. And so as a result, because I don't know how fun it would be for me to just draw from memory, instead having, like, you give me a description of a Pokemon, I draw based on the description, and then we give it to Galacticat and see if she can guess it based on how I've been able to discern the Pokemon. Because, like, let's be honest, I don't know any Pokemon. This has become abundantly clear. I don't know any Pokemon. So why not make this fun, and add an aspect of torture to somebody else? Yeah, that might work. Yeah, I think it'd be very, like, funny. Someone who is very dedicated or very invested in Pokemon being given just like, oh hey, would you like to see this Pokemon? And then we'll explain it to Galacticat as well. It's like we have started a thing where we'll make Pokemon for you based on prompts. And it's up to you to guess which one it is. I'm now no longer going to tell you which Pokemon it is. You have to guess. You don't know any of these Pokemon. That's the issue with Redeem. So giving you hints or description helps you get closer to the accuracy, and gives you a small guide to the answer. Yeah, exactly. And I think, well, I think it'd be more interesting to make it based off of a description, because then even if I don't know the Pokemon, then it's like something that becomes more of a community event as opposed to me just guessing and then maybe drawing something completely unrelated to the Pokemon just because the description, not description, the name might be misleading. How was Chance of Sinnoh, by the way? I left early, if I remember. Chance of Sinnoh is awesome. We got to a new area and I've been smashing those out. You can still use your imagination. Yeah, exactly, but it may be completely off, and that's the thing. And I can still use my imagination in this sense. It's just that I would probably be more guided, and it gives it more character. Oh yeah, no, definitely. And if I knew I was drawing it for somebody else, then I would feel more inclined to mess it up as well. Is that yogurt? No, it's Yakult. It's Monilk, actually, technically, but it is Yaki. Yeah. It's a Yaki. It's a Yaki drink. You know, Yakult. Is that good? Nah. Yaki. Yakult. Yeah. Yaki. Yakult. Yeah, it's Yakult. It is a probiotic drink. And it is good for your biotics. Because it's probiotic. It makes your biotics go good. And improves your gut health and stuff like that. I recognize those, but like I don't know what they're called. They're called Yakult. Yeah, you spelled it right. Yeah. What's a new biotic do? A probiotic does. It basically improves your gut health. It provides you with um, good stuff, good biotics. Rosie, Yakult probiotic. Don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Yeah, it's it provides you with positive biotics in your tumbus, and as a result, it means that you're not going to get as many stomach aches and things like that. You're not going to poop your pants as often, things like that. You know, all important pieces of help. I think we're done here. No, we're not. Just noticed something that indicates that we are not done. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Uh, Man, all this talk about food reminds me of the chocolate dipped grapes at a fun fair. The town has its local one right now. Ooh, that's good. Food at like the local fair, always fantastic. I like that. Your biotics are noobs and they need help from pros. Yeah, exactly. Positive bionicles sounds like a much better than negative bionicles. Yeah. Well, there's also like, so what? So probiotics, the opposite of that is antibiotics, if that makes sense. So that's, stop those antibiotics, stop bad biotics in your system, but probiotics endorse good biotics. Yeah, was, oh, thank you, Rosie. Gotta go already. Have a good art session and enjoy your biotics. I will enjoy my biotics. They're mine, and no one will be taking them. No siree. We'll fill up the street in a bit. Just do that next. am going to... Oh, I have forgotten something else. I have forgotten something else. Give me the text color. There we go, cool. Probably don't need anime ace for this one. Could probably change the font. I should probably do it myself. Have a good look, Rosie. I could type this myself. Not type this, write this myself. P. Oh, and something to fill in as well. Oh. No, that looks so conspicuous. Looks so threatening. Can't do it. Can't write it like that. I will write it better. Maybe. We shall see. Should head off as well. My pleasure. Presently, thank you so much for popping in. I will probably only stream for a little while longer because I am still pretty pooped from having run. But, yes. Thank you so much for being here. All of y'all. Don't y'all go say it. I keep saying poop. Don't y'all do it. Make sure I spell this right. Make sure I spell this right. Oh no, do I spell this right? I spell this right, of course. Yo, it is nice. O-U-R. Definitely, like, I'm not a typography person. I feel like I am. My font skills are rudimentary at best. But I like it. I like it. Squeeze it in. Maybe cut it off a little bit. That's okay. I kind of expected that to happen. But yeah, do it with my handwriting, not don't just try and type it away. Gotta be, you know, gotta try at least. Make most of it my original work, you know? Yeah. is based on an actual cafe that I go to sometimes, and they're very nice to me. So I repay them both with the cash that I pay for the coffee that I buy, but also underwarming. There we go. Yeah, nice. That's cool. It is a well-known cafe in Adelaide. I go there every so often when I can get the chance, and they're great. So may as well rep them, because they might sponsor me one day. One day! Sponsor me with coffee for life. And then the deal is good. Yeah, nice, that's awesome. Very happy with that. Though I've also just had a thought. We can't see it, so we're okay. But I was just like, is there another building? Probably. We probably want another building between this and the barracks. Just because otherwise it's all just a little too close to each other. Or we can just add a little bit more distance, you know? And it's just fill in, you know, just fill a space. And I know we miss out on a really cool lantern, but sometimes we gotta make sacrifices. Sometimes we just gotta make sacrifices for the artistic nature, for the artistic pursuit of greatness, I guess. We lose a lantern but gain greater heights. So much greater heights. I don't know. Just let that wink be. Maybe give them a stand or something like that. Something. Just give it some points of interest and stuff. Yeah, nice. And probably a window. Just throw in a window because windows are cool. Windows are wicked. So it probably makes sense to have a building here. In future editions, in future chapters. Not spoiling anything, just thoughts, just thinking out loud. That's all. Just thinking out loud, not spoiling anything. I mean, also, it's my own series. I could spoil it if I like. No, I'm not going to do that. Unless. Unless. No, that's good. Oh, I might throw some. The agony of desiring to add more. I'm going to add some moss. Because we got moss sprites. Just a little bit of moss. Just a little bit of moss. Don't worry, I can quit whenever I like. I can quit whenever I want. Just a cheeky little moss sprite. Or series of moss sprites, you know. Just some moss. Trying to haggle, bargain with you all to allow me to draw some moss. There you go. Moss. Love it. Yeah! Okay, moving on. We need to move on. I can do other things. Oh, well, we got 15 minutes. I can't do other things. I can, and it'll be to add people in. So I might quickly grab my Arnie reference because, of course, gotta add an Arnie. Cheeky, just secret Arnie. But it'll be like can go really far down. Have an Arnie. Doesn't need to have features, nothing like that. It could be completely, you know, nondescript. But probably good to just get started on it because then tomorrow we'll finish it. But also, we're going to draw other people other than Arnie. Just because Arnie's like my favorite doesn't mean we can't just draw other people too. Might draw some guards on patrol and stuff like that. There we go. There you go. Yeah, actually, we get to see the Satyr half as well. Yippee! Get to see a different angle, which is cool. Okay, goes all the way down, doesn't it, actually? Yeah, that goes all the way down the side. Because you're wearing like a cardigan kind of a thing. Now, go draw the goat legs. The hardest part. The goat legs. Hold on, do I have the reference? Yeah, we do. Down, back, front. Down. Literally just went front. Down. Like that. Like that. Yeah, there we go. There, I've given Arnie what Arnie wants. No more Sata. Definitely proportionally very weird, but we'll fix that. Yeah, cool. There we go. It's a little bit too simple. Those hooves. Just a touch too simple. We need just a bit of a gap. I'm just gonna quickly take away the, oh god, colored background. See how it looks. Maybe give it more just that. It's kind of squatting a little bit, isn't she? Yeah, because I gave her more height. Zoop. Previously in the concept art. Got like 7 minutes. I feel like I can make this work. Oh, that probably helps. Having the thigh out that way. Right. Yeah, it thins out quite a bit there. Yeah, that's fine. very focused in this art stuff. Who would have thought? Be very addictive. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And just there we go. First person then. First person in. Just thrown in. Alright. I need to think. Or need to have a look at the reference sheets. See if there are more people to add. Or the character concept space. See if there are more people to add. But that'll probably be for another time. We got like 4 minutes. Which means we probably don't have time to add them in. Just gonna make time for some more people. It's gonna be too much. That's gonna be tough to look at. Drop the line work down a lot. Then it can start throwing people in. Oh, I tell you what would be good. Adding in a certain ceramic salesperson. At some point, not immediately. Don't need to rush. But I probably shouldn't go into this without a plan. I'll prep some bodies though. Oh jeez. Scrolled straight down. Oof. What wide thighs. Was not my intention. What a funny little stance this person has. Might quickly copy them. And then throw them back in. But in a draft layer because I don't feel confident with their current setup. Their weird little thigh. Unprawn. Nay, I'm about to raid out. I don't need to unprawn. I need not do anything. Actually, I should probably get ready to raid out. Jesus. Delete those. Not delete those. Hide them. Not delete. Let us get out of here. Export. JPEG. Ranch of the Beanstalk Brigade for Comic, Volume 1, Chapter 4. Chapter 4, page 8. Nice, okay, cool. Still making good progress. I'm not worried too much about the progress that we are making. I think we are doing very, very well. And I think the fact that it's being not slowed down, but any kind of delay is due to a desire to add more detail and add more stuff is great. I'm enjoying. Nail. Set that up. Send that off. And then, oh shit, I forgot to post on Blue Sky letting people know that I was live. I always forget. I never do it. Anyhow, let us have a look at who is raidable tonight. Who is live? Oh, Frosty's live. We were just talking about Frosty. Oh, because it's Sun's Day, of course. Of course. What are they playing? Straftat. I have no idea what that is. Arnie and Chariss is already in there. Unsurprising. I might not raid that to them tonight. Not because I'm angry. Ugh. Not because I'm angry, no. But I feel like I'm neglecting other possible raid bulls. So we might go to an artsy fartsy streamer, like maybe a suited. Yeah, let's go to suited. All right. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I am Grimace, and as always, you have been absolutely wonderful. I really appreciate everybody sitting in and having the little chats. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more comic. Gotta get these pages done. I'm really, really keen to keep the story going. So we will keep moving on, keep chugging along. But until then, go be the rainbow in somebody else's day. You've done more than enough here. Boy!